Welcome to our channel, a place dedicated to exploring profound philosophies and practical strategies that empower us to sculpt lives of genuine meaning, purpose, and undeniable success. Have you ever found yourself yearning for something more, a deeper sense of control, a feeling of truly being the author of your own story? Do you sometimes feel caught in the currents of circumstance, reacting to life rather than actively shaping your future with deliberate intent? Perhaps you harbor a quiet longing, a burning desire to break free from the gravitational pull of the ordinary, to transcend the everyday and ascend to the summit of your authentic, highest self. If these questions resonate with the stirrings within your soul, then you are exactly where you need to be. Today, we embark on a journey into a concept so potent, so transformative, that it has the power to fundamentally alter your trajectory. Our inspiration for this exploration comes from the timeless wisdom of Jim Rohn, a man widely regarded as one of the greatest business philosophers and motivational speakers of our time. His insights have guided countless individuals toward remarkable achievements, and today, we are distilling one of his most powerful overarching themes into a guiding principle for your life. Think like a leader, rule your life. This isn't just a catchy phrase or a superficial slogan meant for the corporate boardroom. No, this is a profound invitation, a personal summons, to awaken the dormant leader within you, to claim your inherent authority, and to master the domain that truly matters most, your very own existence. It's about recognizing that the grandest enterprise you will ever manage, the most significant kingdom you will ever govern, is the one contained within the boundaries of your personal world. What does it truly mean to rule your life? It signifies moving beyond mere existence to intentional living. It means transitioning from a passive spectator in your own narrative to the proactive director, writing each scene with purpose and conviction. It's about making conscious choices, setting your compass, and steering your ship through both calm waters and turbulent storms, rather than simply drifting wherever the winds of fate or the whims of others may take you. Ruling your life means cultivating a powerful internal locus of control, understanding that while external events may impact you, your response, your interpretation, and your actions are always, fundamentally, within your power. It's a declaration of independence, a commitment to personal sovereignty, where you decide the rules, you set the standards, and you ultimately define what success and fulfillment look like for you. This concept is about taking absolute ownership of your destiny, understanding that your life is a masterpiece in progress, and you, and only you, hold the brush. Jim Rohn, with his characteristic blend of simplicity and profound insight, once delivered a statement that encapsulates the very essence of why this leadership mindset is so crucial. He famously said, "If you don't design your own life plan, chances are you'll fall into someone else's plan. And guess what they have planned for you? Not much." This isn't just a warning, it's a foundational truth. In a world bustling with distractions, demands, and endless external influences vying for your attention, it's remarkably easy to default to the path of least resistance, to inadvertently become a character in someone else's script. Without a clear, self-authored blueprint, you risk your time, energy, and talents being inadvertently commandeered by the agendas of others, be it your employer, your social circle, societal expectations, or even just the endless scroll of digital media. Their plans, while perhaps not malicious, are unlikely to align with your deepest aspirations or lead you to your unique pinnacle of achievement and contentment. To truly rule your life, then, is to heed Jim Rohn's counsel, to pick up the pen, and consciously, deliberately, begin designing your own magnificent blueprint. It's an act of courage, an assertion of will, and the very first step toward genuine freedom. This journey of ruling your life, informed by Jim Rohn's enduring philosophy, centers on several interconnected pillars of a leadership mindset, which we will explore in depth throughout this video. Each one builds upon the last, forming a robust framework for self-mastery. First, it requires an unwavering embrace of personal responsibility. This is where true leadership begins, not by pointing fingers or making excuses, but by accepting complete ownership of your outcomes, your choices, and your responses. It's the powerful realization that you are the primary architect of your reality, not a mere bystander. This isn't about blaming yourself for every mishap. It's about empowering yourself to be the solution, the initiator, the one who can change the course. This foundational shift in perspective liberates you from victimhood and plants you firmly in the driver's seat of your own potential. Following this, a leader must possess a clear and compelling vision. Imagine trying to navigate a ship without a destination or a map. You might wander aimlessly, caught in currents, never reaching a meaningful shore. Jim Rohn often emphasized the importance of setting big, audacious goals, not just for the sake of accomplishment, but for the profound transformation that occurs within you during the pursuit. As he insightfully put it, what you get by achieving your goals is not as important as what you become by achieving your goals. A crystal clear vision acts as your internal GPS, providing direction, focus, and a powerful filter for all your daily decisions. It clarifies what to pursue and, just as importantly, what to respectfully decline, ensuring that every step you take moves you closer to your desired future. This vision encompasses every facet of your being, from your career and finances to your relationships, personal growth, and overall well-being. Yet, a magnificent vision remains a mere dream without strategic and consistent action. Jim Rohn understood that success isn't typically born from grand, singular gestures, but rather from a few simple disciplines practiced every day. This leadership principle teaches us to bridge the gap between aspirational thinking and tangible results. It's about translating your grand ideas into actionable plans, breaking down monumental goals into manageable, daily steps. A leader doesn't shy away from challenges. They confront them with resilience and an unwavering commitment to learning and adaptation. This relentless pursuit, coupled with adaptability and determination, is the engine that propels you forward, transforming your deepest aspirations into undeniable realities and truly allowing you to rule your life. Furthermore, the world is in a constant state of flux, and true leaders understand that continuous learning and personal development are not luxuries, but absolute necessities. Jim Rohn famously distinguished between different forms of education, stating, "Formal education will make you a living, self-education will make you a fortune." To maintain command over your life, to navigate its complexities, and to seize emerging opportunities, you must cultivate an insatiable hunger for knowledge. This means consistently engaging with books, podcasts, courses, and mentors, expanding your skill set, challenging your assumptions, and broadening your perspectives. This commitment to lifelong learning ensures that you are always growing, always evolving, and always enhancing your capacity to lead yourself effectively through any landscape. Finally, at the heart of impactful leadership, and indeed a well-ruled life, lies an understanding of the value of service. Jim Rohn taught that our compensation isn't merely for our time, but for the value we contribute within that time. To truly thrive, we must shift our focus from what we can get to how much value we can create for others. By concentrating on solving problems, enriching lives, and contributing positively to our communities, we not only build invaluable relationships and deepen our sense of purpose, but we also inherently elevate our own worth and influence. This principle of giving and serving becomes a powerful accelerator for both personal fulfillment and sustainable success, anchoring your leadership in a foundation of generosity and impact. These principles, personal responsibility, a clear vision, strategic action, continuous learning, and the power of service, are the cornerstones of thinking like a leader and mastering your life. This isn't theoretical jargon, it's a practical, actionable philosophy that any individual, regardless of their current circumstances, can begin to integrate today. It's a choice you make, an internal decision to stop merely existing and start truly living, designing, and leading your unique journey. Jim Rohn has provided us with an invaluable map, and now, the profound opportunity to take the wheel is yours. Throughout this video, we'll delve deeper into each of these powerful ideas, offering practical insights and actionable wisdom to help you awaken your inner leader and guide your life toward the extraordinary heights you've always dreamed of reaching. Let's prepare to transform. Let's prepare to transform. This leadership journey, inspired by Jim Rohn's timeless wisdom, begins with a fundamental shift in perspective. It demands that we cease being passengers in our own lives and instead step into the driver's seat, taking full command of our direction and destination. The very first cornerstone of thinking like a leader and ruling your life is the radical acceptance of personal responsibility. This isn't just a phrase. It's a profound commitment to acknowledging that you are the primary architect of your reality. It means an absolute refusal to cast blame, not on circumstances, not on other people, not on fate. Instead, you consciously understand that your choices, actions, and reactions paint the canvas of your existence. Jim Rohn powerfully said, "If you don't design your own life plan, chances are you'll fall into someone else's plan. And guess what they have planned for you? Not much." This isn't a cynical outlook. It's a stark reminder of the urgency of self-leadership. When you embrace this responsibility, you gain an incredible sense of agency. You realize that while you cannot always control external events, you possess absolute control over your response. This empowers you to stop being a victim of circumstance and start becoming the conscious creator of your future. Leading yourself also demands discipline, not the rigid kind, but the consistent, empowering kind that ensures you're steering your ship with intention. This discipline extends to every facet of your being: managing your time effectively, handling your finances with foresight, prioritizing your health, and nurturing your relationships with care. A true leader understands that leading others or an enterprise is impossible without first demonstrating the capacity to lead oneself. It's the foundation upon which all other successes are built. Moving beyond accountability, the second pillar of leadership thinking is cultivating a clear vision. Jim Rohn consistently championed the idea of setting grand, ambitious goals, not just for material gains, but for the transformative journey they ignite within you. He famously said, "What you get by achieving your goals is not as important as what you become by achieving your goals." This profound insight underscores that the true reward lies in the personal growth, resilience, and expanded capabilities you develop. A clear vision acts as your internal compass, providing unwavering direction in a world full of distractions. Without it, you risk drifting aimlessly, reacting to whatever comes your way rather than proactively charting a course. Imagine navigating a ship without knowing your destination. You might wander endlessly, squandering resources and never reaching a meaningful port. But with a clear vision, perhaps where you see yourself in 5, 10, or even 20 years, every daily decision becomes simpler. You can easily discern what aligns with your ultimate aspirations and what simply diverts you. This clarity empowers you to eliminate non-essential tasks and commitments, allowing you to focus your energy on what truly matters for your long-term success and fulfillment. Your vision shouldn't be limited to career or financial milestones alone. It should encompass a holistic view of your life. Envision your ideal personal development, the quality of your relationships, your health, and the overall lifestyle you aspire to create. This comprehensive mental blueprint ensures that your pursuit of success is balanced and deeply meaningful, reflecting the entirety of your desired existence. Once your vision is firmly established, the next crucial step is translating that vision into strategic action. A vision, no matter how inspiring, remains a mere daydream without consistent, purposeful effort. Jim Rohn offered a refreshingly simple yet profound truth: success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines, practiced every day. This isn't about monumental efforts, but rather the cumulative power of small, consistent habits. A leader doesn't just think big, they break down grand ideas into tangible, manageable action plans. They understand that the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and that consistent steps, taken with intention, inevitably lead to extraordinary destinations. This strategic approach involves identifying key actions that will move you closer to your vision, even if they seem small. It might mean dedicating an hour each morning to a personal project, making consistent networking efforts, or spending time each evening reflecting on your progress. Furthermore, thinking like a leader means embracing challenges not as insurmountable obstacles, but as invaluable opportunities for learning and growth. Every setback, failure, or unexpected hurdle contains lessons that refine your strategy and strengthen your resolve. The ability to adapt your plans when circumstances shift, to persist in adversity, and to maintain unwavering determination are indispensable qualities for anyone aiming to truly rule their life. It's in these moments of challenge that your leadership muscle is tested and strengthened, shaping you into a more capable and resilient individual ready to navigate what comes next. This proactive, disciplined approach to execution transforms your aspirations from abstract desires into concrete realities. Beyond the daily grind, a true leader understands the indispensable value of continuous learning and growth. Jim Rohn's wisdom resonates deeply here. Formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. This isn't to diminish traditional schooling, but rather to emphasize that the most profound and impactful learning often happens outside the classroom, driven by personal curiosity and a relentless pursuit of improvement. To master your life, you must commit to becoming a lifelong learner, recognizing that the world is constantly evolving, and so must you. This commitment manifests in various forms: devouring books, listening to insightful podcasts, enrolling in online courses, and actively seeking out mentors. It's about being open to new ideas, questioning assumptions, and constantly challenging your own understanding. This continuous intellectual and personal development is not a luxury, it's a necessity. It helps you stay relevant, anticipate future trends, and adapt to changing environments. By consistently broadening your knowledge and honing your skill set, you not only elevate your own capacity but also enhance your preparedness for both unforeseen challenges and exciting new opportunities. The world rewards those who constantly upgrading themselves, and a leader understands that their personal growth directly fuels their ability to lead effectively and navigate their life with increasing mastery. It's an investment in yourself that pays dividends far beyond monetary returns, enriching your entire existence. Finally, the most impactful leaders inherently grasp the immense power and value of service. Jim Rohn once articulated this principle with remarkable clarity: you don't get paid for the hour. You get paid for the value you bring to the hour. To effectively rule your life, and indeed to build a life of profound meaning and success, you must shift your focus from merely taking to actively creating and contributing value to others. This doesn't necessarily mean grand gestures. It often involves looking for opportunities to solve problems for people, to make their lives easier, or to simply offer genuine assistance. When you prioritize adding value, whether in your professional endeavors, personal relationships, or community, you begin to forge deeper connections and cultivate a powerful sense of purpose. This outward orientation has a remarkable ripple effect. By helping others achieve their goals, you often find your own aspirations moving closer to realization. By investing in the well-being of those around you, you build a strong network of support and goodwill. This principle of giving and serving is not just a moral imperative. It's a strategic component of sustainable influence and enduring success. It establishes trust, builds reputation, and amplifies your impact. The more value you consistently create and share with the world, the more valuable you become, not just in terms of material gain, but in terms of personal fulfillment and the positive legacy you leave behind. It's a reciprocal flow where your contribution to others ultimately enriches your own life in ways that purely self-serving pursuits never could. These 5 principles: personal responsibility, clear vision, strategic action, continuous learning, and selfless service, form the bedrock of a leadership mindset. They are not isolated concepts, but interconnected facets of a holistic approach to life. Embracing them allows you to move beyond simply reacting to life's events and instead proactively shaping your destiny. Jim Rohn has handed us the map, filled with profound wisdom and practical advice. Now, it's unequivocally your turn to seize the steering wheel. Jim Rohn has handed us the map, filled with profound wisdom and practical advice. Now, it's unequivocally your turn to seize the steering wheel. This isn't just a powerful metaphor. It's a direct challenge to step up and command the course of your existence with intention and unwavering resolve. Taking the wheel means actively navigating, not passively drifting. It means accepting that your life's trajectory is not a matter of fate or luck, but a direct consequence of the choices you make and the actions you take every single day. To truly take the wheel means embracing the profound power of conscious decision-making. Leaders don't shy away from choices. They confront them, weigh them, and then commit to a path. Jim Rohn often reminded us that we all must suffer one of 2 pains, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. This powerful insight illuminates the critical fork in the road we face countless times. Will you choose the immediate, often uncomfortable, discipline required to align your actions with your vision? Or will you succumb to the easier path, only to face the lingering, deeper pain of regret for what might have been? Ruling your life demands that you consistently opt for the former, understanding that every small, disciplined decision you make today compounds over time, building the future you envision. It's about being proactive rather than reactive, making deliberate moves instead of simply responding to external pressures. Furthermore, true leadership of your life demands an embrace of discomfort as a powerful catalyst for growth. The journey to self-mastery is rarely smooth or easy. It's filled with challenges, setbacks, and moments that test your resolve. Jim Rohn famously said, "You must be willing to do the things today others won't do, in order to have the things tomorrow others won't have." This isn't a call for unnecessary hardship, but a recognition that real progress lies beyond your comfort zone. It's in those moments of stretching, of facing fears, of tackling complex problems, that your character is forged and your capabilities expand. A leader understands that failure isn't the opposite of success. It's a crucial stepping stone towards it, a lesson disguised as a setback. By actively seeking out challenges and viewing them as opportunities to learn and adapt, you cultivate resilience and a robust mental fortitude that no external circumstance can easily diminish. Consider the profound law of sowing and reaping, a cornerstone of Jim Rohn's philosophy. He taught that success is not to be pursued, it is to be attracted by the person you become. This shifts the focus from external outcomes to internal development. What are you sowing into your life daily? Are you investing in your knowledge, nurturing your relationships, caring for your physical and mental health, and sharpening your skills? Are your thoughts constructive or destructive? Are your habits empowering or disempowering? Ruling your life means being a diligent farmer, carefully planting seeds of effort, positive intention, and consistent action. You understand that the harvest you desire in the future is directly proportional to the quality and consistency of the seeds you plant today. This includes acknowledging and learning from the weeds, the mistakes or poor choices, removing them and planting better seeds in their place. This self-awareness and accountability are hallmarks of a true leader. This brings us to the crucial discipline of consistency, often prioritized over sporadic bursts of intense effort. Jim Rohn often spoke of a few simple disciplines practiced every day. It's not about making one grand gesture or a sudden, dramatic change, but rather about the steady accumulation of small, smart efforts. Think about your finances, your health, your professional development, or your personal relationships. A leader understands that showing up consistently, making incremental improvements, and maintaining positive habits over time yields far greater results than an occasional heroic push. Consistency builds momentum, compounds growth, and creates an unstoppable force. It's the daily quiet commitment, the quiet resilience, the refusal to let a single off-day derail your long-term plan, that truly demonstrates your leadership. This sustained effort creates an unstoppable personal growth engine. Furthermore, leading your life effectively means cultivating a mindset of perpetual learning and adaptability. Jim Rohn's adage, formal education will make you a living, self-education will make you a fortune, extends beyond just financial prosperity. It speaks to the richness and depth you can bring to your entire existence. To rule your life in an ever-changing world, you must become a lifelong student. This isn't just about reading books or taking courses. It's about observing the world around you, listening intently, experimenting with new ideas, and critically evaluating your own assumptions. A leader recognizes that stagnation is the enemy of progress. They are always seeking to expand their perspective, refine their strategies, and acquire new skills. When the winds of change shift, a true leader doesn't lament the lost course. They skillfully adjust their sails, adapting to new realities while staying true to their ultimate vision. This agile mindset ensures you remain in control, regardless of external turbulence. Finally, the ripple effect of personal leadership is undeniable. While the primary focus is on leading your life, the profound impact you have on yourself inevitably extends outwards. Jim Rohn taught, "You cannot help but be changed by the person you become." As you become more disciplined, more visionary, more responsible, and more effective in managing your own life, you naturally become a source of inspiration and positive influence for those around you. This isn't about seeking recognition or power over others, but about the inherent magnetism of demonstrable self-mastery. By living your values, pursuing your vision with integrity, and consistently striving for personal excellence, you set a powerful example for your family, friends, colleagues, and community. Your personal leadership becomes a beacon, demonstrating what's possible and silently inviting others to also take the wheel of their own lives. This intrinsic influence is a testament to the profound power of ruling your own world first. This intrinsic influence is a testament to the profound power of ruling your own world first. When you master yourself, when you exemplify the principles of intentional living, you don't need to preach. Your life becomes the sermon. People observe your growth, your resilience, your peace, and they naturally become curious about the source. This ripple effect of personal leadership is subtle yet incredibly powerful, inspiring a quiet revolution in the lives of those around you, simply by showing them what's possible when one truly takes the reins. At the heart of this leadership philosophy, a cornerstone Jim Rohn consistently emphasized, is the absolute acceptance of personal responsibility. This isn't just a catchy phrase, it's a profound shift in mindset. It means moving beyond the temptation to blame circumstances, the economy, your upbringing, or anyone else for your current situation. Jim Rohn challenged us to ask, if it's going to be, it's up to me. This isn't about guilt, it's about empowerment. It's recognizing that while you may not control everything that happens to you, you absolutely control your response to it. You are the architect of your future, the primary influencer of your present, and the ultimate decision maker in how you interpret your past. Embracing this level of ownership liberates you from victimhood and positions you as the powerful creator of your own destiny, a true leader in your own right. From this bedrock of responsibility springs the necessity of discipline. Jim Rohn famously said, "Success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines, practiced every day." It's not about grand, Herculean efforts, but the consistent application of small, positive habits. Think about the discipline required to manage your time effectively, protecting it from distractions and dedicating it to your highest priorities. Consider the financial discipline needed to save, invest, and make wise spending choices that align with your long-term vision. Or the discipline of nurturing your physical health through consistent exercise and nutrition, understanding that your body is the vehicle for your dreams. These aren't punitive measures. They are acts of self-care and self-respect, essential tools for a leader who understands that their ability to lead others is directly proportional to their ability to lead themselves first. Discipline, in essence, is the bridge between your vision and its realization, turning intention into tangible progress. A true leader, furthermore, possesses an unwavering and crystal-clear vision. Without it, you're merely drifting, reacting to external currents rather than charting your own course. Jim Rohn didn't just advocate for setting goals. He encouraged big, audacious goals, not just for what you might acquire, but for what you become by achieving your goals. This vision acts as your North Star, providing direction and purpose. It's not enough to simply say you want to be successful. A leader asks, what does success look like for me specifically? What kind of life do I want to live? What impact do I want to make? When you have this vivid mental picture of your desired future, encompassing your career, relationships, personal growth, and contribution to the world, it makes daily decision-making so much easier. You can evaluate every opportunity, every commitment, every challenge against that clear vision, discerning whether it moves you closer to or further away from your ultimate destination. This clarity eliminates ambiguity and fuels consistent, purposeful action. But vision alone is insufficient. It must be coupled with strategic action. Many people have wonderful ideas and compelling visions, but they falter at the execution stage. Leaders understand that the gap between a dream and reality is bridged by consistent, well-planned steps. This means breaking down your grand vision into smaller, manageable goals and then creating an actionable plan for each. It's about taking inventory of your resources, identifying potential obstacles, and proactively developing strategies to overcome them. Jim Rohn taught us that challenges are inevitable, and a leader doesn't shy away from them but rather sees them as opportunities for growth and refinement. The ability to adapt when plans go awry, to learn from setbacks, and to persevere with unwavering determination in the face of adversity are hallmarks of a strategic leader. They don't just work hard, they work smart, focusing their energy on the activities that yield the highest impact and move them closer to their objectives. Crucially, ruling your life like a leader also means committing to a philosophy of continuous learning and personal development. Jim Rohn's famous assertion, "Formal education will make you a living, self-education will make you a fortune," underscores this point beautifully. In a rapidly changing world, staying static is to fall behind. Leaders are perpetual students, understanding that their capacity for growth is limitless. This involves a deliberate commitment to reading widely, listening to insightful podcasts, seeking out mentors who have achieved what you aspire to, and actively participating in courses or workshops that expand your knowledge and skill sets. It's about being relentlessly curious, asking questions, and challenging your own assumptions. This ongoing self-improvement isn't merely about acquiring new information. It's about refining your character, sharpening your perspective, and continuously enhancing your ability to make wise decisions and navigate complex situations. The more you learn, the more capable you become, and the more effectively you can lead yourself and influence your world. Finally, effective leadership, both of oneself and of others, is inextricably linked to the principle of service and value creation. Jim Rohn often reminded us, you don't get paid for the hour. You get paid for the value you bring to the hour. To truly rule your life, you must understand that your ultimate success and fulfillment are often found in how effectively you serve others. This means shifting your focus from what can I get to what can I give. How can you use your unique talents, skills, and insights to solve problems for people, to improve their lives, or to make a positive difference in your community? When you consistently strive to add value to the lives of others, you build genuine relationships, cultivate trust, and create a powerful network of support. This outward focus paradoxically strengthens your internal leadership, as it gives your efforts a larger purpose and meaning, transcending purely personal gain. It establishes you as a person of substance, someone whose presence naturally draws opportunities and goodwill.